Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I just wanted to come on here and sit down real quick to do an intro for this summer romances reading vlog. I'm not going to get into all of the books that I'm planning or are on my summer TBR because I did do a whole separate video for that, which I will link up here in the cards for you guys. But yeah, if you guys want to see me read summer romances, then go ahead and keep on watching.
Everyone was watching you moving in the beat, cause swerving in the street just to get a glimpse of you. You were posing for them, yeah, you were striding for them, cause you know just what you do. So if I never told you, baby, you should know I'm going crazy. I can't help myself anymore.
Neon or not neon?
I would think I felt your love, cause things have never been this good before. Cause you're dancing in the corner, you're dancing how you want it. I can't help but smile. And then I start to tap my feet and then we move it to the beat, yeah. Summer nights with you there. I never thought I would've felt that love I was dreaming of. But my hand is over heels and now you got me. And I just can't breathe with you here, babe. And you should know, you can tell me how you feel. Put your heart out if it's real. You can do.
Hi guys, so as you guys saw, I chose my first read for this summer romances reading vlog. I'm going to be reading People We Meet on Vacation. I was really trying to pick a physical book because I haven't read a physical book in so long. I think the last one I read was Unfortunately Yours by Tessa Bailey. There are some summer romances that I really want to read that are on my Kindle, but I wanted to read a physical one, so this is the one I chose. I had a couple on my TBR that are on my shelves, but I think overall I'm gonna do this one. It's finally time to see if I'm a Emily Henry girly. And as you can see, I tried to match my tabs to the cover. I didn't realize that I didn't have that many orange tabs. I only had like two, and like that's bare minimum. And then the rest I had like a couple of green ones, and then I just decided to throw yellow in there. I don't know if I'm going to use all of these. Hopefully I only use these top two because it would match the most, but who knows how much I'll be tabbing of Emily Henry. Hopefully I love this book. This book is either you love it or you hate it, so I'm excited to see what side I fall on. But other than that, I'm not starting this today. I'll probably end up starting it on Saturday because I think Saturday I'll have the most amount of time. Maybe I'll read a couple chapters tonight. Who knows? Who knows? But as you guys saw, I have a couple of packages that I have received, and I figured I would open it up with you guys. So let's do it. This is the first one. This one is from Amazon. I ordered it like a couple of weeks ago. Harder to open that. This is Next to You by Hannah Bonham Young and Next of Kin by Hannah Bonham Young. I decided to pick these two up because she recently got picked up by a publisher, and I don't know what the covers are gonna look like, and I really like these. These are actually not her OG covers. These are her like after her OG covers, but I think they're so cute, and I love the spines, and I'm pretty sure it matches with Out on a Limb, which I got not too long ago as well, and I just think these are so cute. I love the different colors, and I like that they have that little symbol in the middle. I didn't realize how short Next of Kin was, but I think it's so cute, especially like the illustrated cover. Yeah, it's like 200 and something, like 280 something pages. I think it's so cute. I think I'm most excited about this one. I think this is a lot of people's favorite. Next to You, I think it's like Friends to Lovers. This one's about 380 pages. It's like 100 more pages than the first one. So yeah, those are the first two books that I got. This one, she's all beat up, okay? And I'm pretty sure I know what this one is. I think this is the one from the UK. Yup, period. I ended up getting Daisy Hates by Jessa Hastings, the UK edition with the OG cover. I don't know if you guys know or if I've told you guys, but I did have Magnolia Parks, the OG cover, the US edition, and then I had bought in the Daisy Hates and the Magnolia Parks Long Way Home. So I have 3 of the US covers, but for the life of me, I could not cannot find the fourth book. I just couldn't find it. Like, it was out of print. Like, I couldn't find it. And I thought, oh, let me check the UK. And the UK has these OG covers. I didn't realize the size difference. So now I'm collecting this series in the UK covers so they can all match, because I have the fourth book in the UK edition, which is completely different size. I don't know if you can see it. It's right here. Look how the difference in sizes. I don't know if you can see it back there, but yeah. So I actually had originally ordered this. I think it got lost in transit, so Amazon just ended up replacing my order with the same thing. So I have been waiting for this book for the longest time. I think the only other one that I'm missing comes on Mondays, so hopefully it does get here on Monday. But yeah, that's the whole situation with that, because I have this like love-hate relationship with the new covers. Like, I kind of like them, but then I kind of don't. And I really wanted the OG covers because I think they're just so different and unique. And I feel like everything that the OG covers have, once you read the book, you'll understand each item on the cover. So I don't know. I'm just, yeah. So I'm trying to get all the UK ones. Don't fall for Mercari, because I was looking on all the book selling apps to see if I could find the fourth book in the US edition, and I couldn't find it. There's so many though, but you have to make sure that it's not the UK edition if you're looking for the US edition, because they're completely different sizes. Then I have this one, which I'm pretty sure this one is from Target, and I bought this on a whim. Literally no specific reason. How the fuck am I supposed to open this? I guess like that. This is Crescent City by Sarah J. Maas, House of Earth and Blood, the hardcover. My nails, that matching this, period. It looks so good. But I recently found the second book in the Crescent City series at half price, and I still hadn't owned the hardcover for the first book, so I ended up just getting it from Target. It's just so beautiful. Honestly, stunning. I told myself I was just gonna get the paperbacks of these. That's why I have the paperback of this first book, but the hardcovers are just, I had to do it. Honestly, there's no reason. I just wanted it. Moving on. Then I made another purchase on Amazon. I know what these books are. This is crazy to me. Listen, I wasn't going to do this. I told myself that I didn't need them. I told myself that I had enough copies of this series, that getting the hardcovers of this series was so unnecessary, but I bit the bullet. I bit the bullet and I got them, so yeah. First one though that I got was The King of Iron Hearts by Gianna Darling. This is basically a poem book. I have read this. I have this on my Kindle. It's on Kindle Unlimited. This is the only paperback book from the Fallen MC series that I didn't own, so I decided, since I was gonna get the hardcovers, that I might as well just purchase this along with it. And then I ended up getting the hardcover versions of the Fallen MC series. I don't need multiple copies of this series, but I did it anyways. I had also just seen somebody organizing their oh my gosh, it's so stunning. Okay. No regrets. Here is Inked in Lies, the hardcover edition. Also the spines, like they're just beautiful books. Like, I saw somebody talking about it and they were saying how the formatting inside, but like they didn't show the formatting, but they were saying like how cute it was. I don't know when these are gonna go, like, stop going on sale. So yeah. And it's also like the women covers, and I'm just like, I eat that up, you know? Inked in Lies by Gianna Darling has Lila on the cover. The spine is purple. The formatting I will show you. Stop it right now. Playlist with the flowers. I don't know if you can see that. Flowers. And then this is what the chapter headers look like. It's so good. And then every page has those flowers at the bottom. Stunning edition. It is dinged up right here, and it's kind of stressing me out because this is one of my favorites of the series and I wanted it to be perfect. Another one of my favorites is Dead Man Walking, has Bia on the cover with the orange spine. This is the inside. Stop it right now. This is the chapter formatting with the peaches. And then every page has the knife with the skull. How cool is that? Does Priest have his own? I didn't even check for Nova and Inked in Lies. He does. Oh my gosh, I need to look at Nova's. Look, this is a Priest chapter heading thing. It's just stunning. Stunning, stunning, stunning. And you know what? I don't know how long these are gonna be on sale for, and I didn't want to not get them and then regret it, because I think this is the last time that she's doing it, like putting them on sale until they're out of stock. I have no idea, you guys. I'm trying to find the Nova one in Inked in Lies. Oh, that's iconic with the tattoo sign for Nova. Okay, okay. I don't regret anything. And here's the other one. This one is heavy. This one has the rest of the series. I'll try to be quick, but I'm also seeing these for the first time, and I want to show you. Cressida is so fine. This one came pretty fucking perfect. This is After the Fall with Cressida with the green spine. How cool. The inside, a crown because it's king. Oh, stop it right now. I'm guessing this is King's with the library. Cressida with the little picnic basket. That's cute. And then the chapters have the skull with the apples. Iconic. Then we have Welcome to the Dark Side with, what's her name on here? What's her name? With Lulu with the orange spine. Literally no regrets. Oh my gosh, this is fire. This is the cover with the motorcycle. This is Lulu's with the cherries. That's so iconic. And then every page has this on it, which I don't really know what it is, but it has that cool art. It's like a skull with wings. I'm trying to find Daddy Zeus's cover. Well, there's this one, Zeus with the letters. I don't think his are all letters though. Oh, Zeus is with the motorcycle. Period. So good. Then there's Good Gone Bad, hot with the blue. This is, I think, one of my, it's up there in my favorites. This one, Good Gone Bad, just because he, the main hero, I can't even remember his name. He is so hot. I haven't read this series, you guys, in like over 3 years. Like I need to go back into it. This is the cover page with the cop car because our hero is a cop. Oh my God, that is iconic. Oh, Harley Rose with the rose. Makes sense. And then every page has the handcuffs. I'm just geeking out over here, you guys. And then Danner, he has the caution tape. That's so cool. Last one, there is Lessons in Corruption with the green spine. Again, it makes sense. It's about the same couple. The cover page with the motorcycle. Oh, this one's cute. It's gonna have the book art. I don't even know if you've guys been able to see this, but has the book cover art and every page. And then Cressida is the one with the apples. Let's see what they got for King. Let's see what they got for Mr. King. Oh, Cressida has mountains as well. Does it really take that long to get King's point of view? Do we not get King's point of view? Oh my God, wait, what? Oh my God, I haven't read this in so long. I'm shook. I'm shook. I mean, this is the first book in her Fallen MC series, so maybe this book literally does not have King's point of view. Y'all, I'm flabbergasted. It has Lulu's point of view with the cherries, but no King point of view? Did everybody know this? I'm shook. But anyways, those were all the books that I got. I'm excited. I'm gonna have to do a rearranging of my, first of all, my Gianna Darling shelf. She's gonna have to have two. I'm sorry, I'm not really. She's gonna have to have two. But I'm excited to put these on my shelves and display them. And this is what these spines are gonna look like. Come on now, come on now. But yeah, that is my book haul, book mail unboxing. I will come back and update you guys once I start this book.
In the morning, don't wanna pretend like I just wanna be friends. So if I'm being honest too, so if I never told you, baby, you should know I'm going crazy. I can't help myself anymore. 'Cause I've been looking for the one, and I would think I found your love. 'Cause things have never been this good before. 'Cause you're dancing in the corner, you're dancing how you wanna. I can't help but smile. And then I started to tap my feet, and babe, we're moving to the beat, yeah. Summer nights with you and I
was trying to decide if I wanted to use my light, but I think this is good, right? Don't mind me. I look a mess. I'm about to do my makeup. I'm gonna about to do my makeup. Okay. Hi friends. So I'm here with not really much of an update. This is about to be the longest vlog that I've ever done without any reading. So I'm sitting at my vanity. I'm about to do my eyebrows, and I figured I would catch you guys up. I have been reading anything and everything but what I'm supposed to be reading. I don't know what's up with that. So as you guys saw, I did end up purchasing the People We Meet on Vacation audiobook, but have I even started it? No. You guys, I really don't want to read it. Well, it's not like that I don't want to read it. It's just that I'm so like in the beginning of the book that it hasn't hooked me yet. So I have no desire to pick it up. And I have been like putting the audiobook off since I bought it because I'd rather listen to a podcast or watch a YouTube video, catch up on my booktube friends' videos, just anything but sit there and listen to it. But I'm going to finish People We Meet on Vacation by the end of this video. I don't know how, I don't know when this video will go up, but it will get read. It will get read. But because I haven't been wanting to pick it up, I'm thinking maybe I can choose an ebook of one of my summer reads. I am not gonna lie, I did start Our Scorching Summer. I believe that's what it's called, by Denise and Kel Stone, and believe I read like about 2 chapters of it, and then I just never picked it up because when I was reading the first couple of chapters, I did think that I was missing something. I felt like, I believe these are standalones, but it is the second book in like a series, and I honestly, like, I didn't really do any research on it to see if they were standalones, but I thought they were. But when I was reading them, or when I started reading that book, I felt like I was missing information because I hadn't read the first book. So I just also never picked it back up. So that's how this romance reading vlog is going. It's going great, you guys. And then I was thinking, okay, well, if Our Scorching Summer and People We Meet on Vacation is not working for me, what can I read? So that's the update. I haven't read shit. I don't think my eyebrows match. I'm trying to think what else was on my summer TBR that I could possibly start. Okay. Ooh. I have Close Quarters by Candy Steiner. That could be one. I do have the Summer I Turned Pretty trilogy, but I feel like I wanted to listen to that on audio. A lot of these books that are on my summer TBR are on my Libby, but girl, it's like 6 to 8 weeks of waiting time, and I don't have that. I don't have that kind of time. Then basically all of the ones that I have that are not physical is Close Quarters. Every other book is a physical read. Well, except Babymoon and Bust by Ava Hunter, which I am really interested. I kind of want to start that one, but it is a baby one. And I also want to read Reckless sometime here soon, and I don't want it to impede. But honestly, at this point, I think I'm going to read Babymoon and Bust by Ava Hunter. I've heard good things, but I've also possibly have heard like a average review on that. Let me see. Babymoon and Bust. I have also never read anything by Ava Hunter before. Is that not what it's called? Oh, Babymoon. Wait, that's what I wrote. Babymoon and Bust, Ava Hunter. Oh, maybe they're together. Babymoon is together. Is my Goodreads just like acting up? Or Bust. Babymoon or Bust. The cover is so cute. I love the cover. So it says, 1 bump, 2 strangers, 3 days to fall in love. Tessie, true love, has spent her entire life avoiding, well, true love. And why wouldn't she? Her dog ran off, her father left to go get cigarettes and never came back, and her mother passed away years ago. Instead, Tessie, a celebrity interior designer, clings to her to-do list and her Pantone colors and her toxic job to avoid more heartbreak. But after too much whiskey and a wild night with a rugged stranger has her seeing 2 little pink lines, she vows to do motherhood all by herself. After all, it might be her one shot at true love. Nothing will interrupt her plans, not even Solomon Wilder. Her muscled, bearded, brooding baby daddy who stomps his way into her perfectly planned baby moon after learning about her pregnancy. Stuck together in paradise, the two strike a deal. Spend 3 days together to figure out how to raise their son. Complete opposites, they have nothing in common except the bump between them. Tessie has her glamorous career in LA and Solomon has his wild life in Alaska. Yet as the baby moon takes a turn for the steamy and Solomon breaks through the emotional walls Tessie spent years guarding, she starts to wonder if she and this gruff, flannel-wearing mountain man might be meant to do more than just share a baby. They might be meant to share a heart. Girl, that sounds good. But only 3 days? How much can really happen in 3 days? I guess we're gonna have to see. That's the next book. I've decided. That's the next book I'm going to start. Hopefully it hooks me. And it's an ebook, and I usually get into ebooks a lot more quickly than I do physical books. As of lately, I had told you guys that I really wanted to read a physical book, which is why I chose People We Meet on Vacation first. But for some reason, I don't have time. And I didn't realize that maybe that's why I hadn't picked up a physical book in so long. I think it's just that I need to get to a place in my life, social media wise, personal wise, where I am so caught up with social media and possibly life that I have time to sit down and read physical book copies. Or what do you guys do when you don't have time to read a physical book, so you just resort to ebooks and or audios? Because like I totally get that, because that's how mostly I consume my books. And as of lately, if I do read something, it's right before bed because I can use my Kindle or my phone or whatever I'm gonna be reading on. But I do miss physical reading. Like I miss having the physical book in my hands and being able to flip pages and annotate and all of that. So what do you guys do when you don't have time? And I'm thinking, okay, maybe if I said like I have to read this many pages or this many chapters a day. But the thing is like, when am I gonna do that? Like the thing is that I don't have time because other things either take priority, or I have family things, or I have friend things. Family and friends is something that I care about. So I don't know, you guys. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being too hard on myself, and ebooks, there's no problem with just reading ebooks. I'm going to go ahead and finish my makeup because I have been talking for 17 minutes. I will be back after I figure out what I'm gonna have for lunch so we can open those packages that I got in the mail. So I will talk to you guys shortly.
It's such a shame when my friends are getting in the way. I just don't know what to say. It's hard for me to walk away.
Okay, so I have busted the mission of getting lunch. I ended up pulling a Lachlan. She usually gets chicken nuggets, a medium drink, and fries. That's exactly what I got. I'm so ready to bash, but I'm gonna open these packages up because I can't help myself. Also, don't mind the hair. You see, what had happened is that I had been wanting to do like a deep wash, like a deep hair wash, like the whole nines. I was gonna do the hair oil. I was gonna do the glycolic acid. I was gonna use the hair scrubber, shampoo, conditioner, hair mask, everything, okay? And with that, that's a whole process, okay? What I'm trying to say is that I actually did that today, this morning. I woke up early so I could do that because I knew that I was gonna be going out later tonight, and I had to do my hair, but my hair was like previously dirty. I think it was like a week, possibly 2, that I hadn't washed my hair. It was bad, and it was just because I was postponing it because I knew that I wanted to do a deep clean, but I'd never had the time. So I made the time this morning because I'm a procrastinator, and until push comes to shove, you can't make me do nothing. But anyways, besides the point, that's why my hair looks like this, because after I did that deep clean, I didn't have time because I didn't wake up that early. Not my light, Diane. Shut up. I might have to get the other light. Okay, this is why I bought 2 lights, for this exact reason. But this is my filming one, and I filmed like a couple of videos already, so hopefully it doesn't die. Anyways, let's open some. I have the first one here. I can't remember what I was saying. I think it's my hair looks like this because finally y'all really ready to hear this. I woke up early enough to wash it and do all of that, but I didn't wake up early enough to brush it and then do like my curly hair routine and then like to diffuse. So that's why it's like this, all tangled, all dry. But when I'm off work, I will only have to do my hair because my makeup's already done. So you know what, props to me. Okay, so this is not the This is my new Inked and Lies Woman hardcover. This one is so much better. Doesn't have much denting. It does have denting, but not as much as the other one. Or honestly, I can't even remember what the other one had. I think this one is better though. I think the other one was a little bit more damaged. Or I could just literally be delusional. So there's that. So yeah, I did end up returning Inked and Lies previously that I unboxed with you guys, as well as the Iron Hearts one. Which one is this one? Oh yeah, I ended up getting Wolf Song. I honestly didn't know that this book was in paperback yet. I do like the old covers, but I saw a size comparison and like it's obscenely large, the indie version, and the publisher version hardcover is so pretty. I wanted to read it, so I got the paperback. She's cute. I've heard nothing but great things about this book, and I've been wanting to read it, and I said, why not? There was a paperback option, so I ended up getting it because this is the copy that I would like to annotate, and I'm excited. I love paperbacks. I always choose paperbacks over hardbacks unless I really, really love the book. Then I will get literally every single edition. This is the King of Iron Hearts. This one is not messed up at all on the spine. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous. I'm happy to have that. What other book did I order? I'd be forgetting. Stop it right now. I forgot. I ended up getting Minx by Sophie Lark because I have yet to stop thinking about this book, and I have been wanting to post a picture on my bookstagram, and this is the picture I'm going to be posting today. So I have to take a picture of it probably on my 15 now that I have the physical copy. I was thinking whether I wanted to like annotate it so that I could post like an annotated copy, or if I just want to kind of post to the cover. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm posting it today. That's all I'm saying. I love this cover. I think it's so fun. It's so different, and I love this book. And the fact that I haven't stopped thinking about this book since I finished reading it, I feel like I did it a disservice by giving it a 4.5 instead of a full 5 stars. But you know, I stand by what I said after I finished it, but you know what? I did round it up to a 5. So that still tells you how much I love this book. And I'm so glad that I have it now because I couldn't stop thinking about it. I was like, I need the paperback. And you guys, every chapter, obviously it's illustrated, right? But every chapter has a little kitty cat. Like, Sophie Lark is a genius. She really did something with this book. I am so happy to own it. Look at it with like my nails. Maybe I could take a picture like this or something. I don't know how I'm gonna pull that off. I'm gonna have to pull out my big tripod. I love this book so much. If you guys wanna know my full in-depth thoughts on this book, then go ahead and check out my reading vlog that I did on it. I will link it up in the cards for you guys. But that is all for my mini book haul. Ooh, the purple matches my shirt. But yeah, I will talk to you guys later with hopefully an actual summer read book update. I promise you guys, the next time I talk to y'all, it's gonna be with the book update. I promise. I promise.
Honestly, it's such a shame when my friends are getting in the way. I just don't know what to say. It's hard for me to walk away. So if I already told you, baby, you should know I'm going crazy. I can't help myself anymore. Cause I've been looking for the one and I would think I found your love. Cause things have never been this good before. Cause you're dancing in the corner, you're dancing how you want. I can't help but smile.
Hi guys, so I'm here to do an update on my summer romances. I finally have finished a book, and I know I didn't do any check-ins. I just kind of read the book. And the book in question is Babymoon or Bust by Ava Hunter, and I'm giving it 4.5 stars, but I'm gonna round it down to a 4-star because I did really, really love it. I thought it was so different, nothing like I had ever read before. I vibed with the writing. There were laugh out loud moments, swoony moments, and just moments I absolutely loved, and the smut was really good. So let me give you a basic synopsis. We have our heroine. What is her name? I'm so bad with character names. I'm so sorry. Our hero's name is Solomon, and our heroine's name is Tess. but Tessie mostly in the book. We have where Solomon is actually out with his best friend at this bar because he and his best friend own a bar, but they're going out to different bars to like research. But really it was Solomon's best friend trying to get Solomon out of his cabin in the woods because he is a mountain man. Like, look at this cover, absolutely stunning. I want it in my hands. And he is this way because he did lose his wife Serena, and he's just kind of been closed off ever since. And his best friend took him out to do this research for their bar because it's slowly falling apart. This is where Solomon meets Tessie, because Tessie, I believe, she's on her way somewhere. I can't remember exactly how she ended up at this bar, but she does. And she kind of has this moment where she knows she's working a lot. She has a love-hate relationship with her job. She really wants this promotion, but she also is wanting to have a good night to let loose, to just feel free. She does just that. And the first time Solomon sees her, she is like a ray of sunshine, and you can totally tell because their looks are completely opposite. She is blonde and just super bright, bubbly. This night where they meet ends in a one night stand, and 6 months later she is pregnant, and it is Solomon's baby. And she does try to get in contact with him, but that night at that bar they didn't really exchange names. They were just kind of there for each other, and they have this really beautiful meet cute. I felt like I felt their connection and why they connected. And so because she can't get a hold of him, even though she did try, which I did appreciate, 6 months later she is doing this interview because she does interior design for celebrities, and she's doing a walkthrough of this house that she recently finished. And it just so happens that Solomon sees this interview and he sees that she's pregnant. So he hops on a plane, goes to LA, and this is where he kind of runs into the cousin, and the cousin sets up where Solomon will kind of crash Tessie's Babymoon, because Tessie has been working so much and she's been working towards this vacation before she gives birth. This is where Solomon kind of just surprises her there. They come up with this plan that he will be there for 3 days out of the whole vacation week, and they will talk about Bear, which is what they call the baby, which I thought was so cute. After these 3 days, Solomon ends up saying, I don't want just these 3 days, like let's extend our deal for the whole week, which I also liked. And then this book is also set in parts. There's like part 1 where they meet, and then part 2 the vacation, and part 3 is like the after, which I really liked as well. So like I'm saying, that is the basic synopsis. They kind of have just to work through how they're going to come together and take care of this baby, as well as whether there's going to be a relationship between both of them. And that's one thing that I will point out, that I never once felt that Solomon was with Tessie because she was pregnant. Like, I really appreciated that and how much it was emphasized in this story. There is no third act breakup, which I also really loved. There were just so many cute scenes. The smut was so good, you guys. Like, I've never read smut where, you know, the heroine is pregnant, but I thought it was very well done, and it wasn't anything like weird. And just the overall love these two characters have for the baby is just absolutely beautiful to witness. And the way that Solomon just kind of falls head over heels for Tessie, and Tessie vice versa. And I just thought the relationship was real, authentic soulmates, like one in a lifetime, like it was meant to be. And I loved the topics discussed as well. There is a trigger warning for grief. Solomon does lose his wife, and Tessie does have abandonment issues, and it goes into that as well. I thought both characters had a great character development as well. So yeah, overall I loved this book. The reason why it didn't get 5 stars though is because it was mostly me. Like, I didn't like the whole Serena talk, like the ex-wife. Like, I know that Solomon had an ex-wife, and that grief plays a part in his future and like the way that he is as a person, but I've never really liked or enjoyed having like a husband have the deceased wife's voice in their head. Like, they talk to the wife, they're thinking something, and then they say like in italics, it's like, you can do it, like go for it, in Serena's voice, like in this book in particular. So that was never my favorite. I did like though how Tessie handled the whole deceased wife and that grief, how they never put each other, like compared each other, or how Tessie didn't want to like overcome Serena's memory. Like, I really liked that. It was really well done. I just never have liked the other woman, even though if the other woman is not there. But that's just me. That was just like a little thing that I didn't like. And then 2, I didn't like Solomon's older sister. And I realized why at the end of the story. I realized these things, obviously. Like, I understand why these plot points were put in the story because it makes sense at the end. But I didn't like how mean Evelyn was, which is Solomon's older sister. Like, she was so mean for no reason. Evelyn was Serena's best friend, so she feels some type of way about Tessie. And listen, I'm gonna go up to bat for Tessie. So, like, I just felt so, like, bad. Like, why would you treat somebody like that? Especially how your older brother is moving on, you know? And it's not, like, in a bad moving on, but, like, he's, like, moving on, you know? So I also didn't like that, but I thought the communication was really well done. I thought that whole third act plot was really well done. There is no third act breakup. They do communicate. Obviously there's obstacles in the relationship, like any relationship, and it was just great. It was a fun read. I loved it. I truly did. Like, I had such a good time. I loved how we spent time in Mexico and like that tropical era and that tropical vacation. So it felt very much like a summer read, but it also felt like a vacation read because they do spend some time in Alaska because that is where Solomon is originally from. So I was just a overall great read and I absolutely loved it. I was immersed in the story. I believed in the characters and the relationship. Yeah, I'm so glad that I read it. It was just like a random pickup. I was like, you know what? I need to read a book for this vlog. So I decided to pick that one up and I'm so glad that I did because it has opened me up to a new author and I really liked her writing, so I can't wait to read more of her backlist. As you guys saw, I ended up listening to People We Meet on Vacation and I have finally finished this book. It took me so long. As you guys know, I could literally not get into any book in this video, but this is the second book that I finished for this reading vlog and I ended up giving it 5 stars. It just hit. What can I say? So basic synopsis is that we have Poppy and Alex. Poppy and Alex have been best friends for a couple years, I believe, and then they start going on vacations together. And we learn that in one of these vacations, something happened for them not to talk for 2 years. And that was the biggest part of this book that I was gonna be iffy about because I wanted it to be valid. Like, I didn't want it to be like a really stupid reason why they stopped talking. But after they stopped talking for 2 years, Poppy kind of has like this midlife crisis and she's like, when was the last time that I was the happiest? And she thinks about it. She realizes that the last time she was happy was with Alex when she was going on these vacations with him and etc, etc. So she ends up texting him. They start chatting it up and they decided to take a vacation together. And it goes on from there. We do get past the present. We get to see their friendship over the years. We get to see the vacation spots they went to. We get to see other relationships that both characters were on and how that affected Poppy and Alex's relationship. There is so much pining in this. There is so much miscommunication, and if you don't like that, this book is not for you. I don't like miscommunication either, but I think it was done as well as miscommunication can be done in a book. And I did find myself throughout the book, throughout the story, being like, oh, just communicate, like just say something, just say it already, just say what's on your mind, just talk to each other. And that was like the angst of the book. So it's a little angsty because you just want them to be together, you know, because you know with Poppy's POV, because that is the only POV you get, which is my only con of this book, is not having Alex's POV, because I would have loved that. I do believe Emily Henry only writes in the heroine's point of view out of all of her books. I don't think any of them have the male main character's POV. I don't know. This is my first ever Emily Henry book, so you let me know. That was the only downside for me that I could think of. But like I was saying, in Poppy's head, we just see how much she cares for Alex. And in her POV, we get to see little things that Alex does and says for her. And we know how much he likes her, you know? So yeah, that was like the main angsty, just frustrating part of this book. But I mean, if it's supposed to make you feel those type of ways, then I guess I did a very good job. But once the whole thing comes out, I can understand why they just kind of stopped talking. As we move on from this like makeup vacation that they went on, and it kind of blows up in Poppy's face towards the end there, I see why both of these characters had so much growth that they needed to go to, and we could see both of their trauma and how that plays into someone's decisions and their communication skills and their inability to be happy and why they think that they can't be. So I love the topics discussed in here. I honestly, I loved Alex and Poppy. Alex needs to be protected at all costs. I love me a shy, anxious, sweet boy. What can I say? I just eat it up. I couldn't help but love it. And I honestly really loved the audiobook. I think the audiobook really made me enjoy it even more. Like I said, I tried to read this physically and I just, one, couldn't get into it, but also I think I just didn't give it the time of day to actually get into it. But the audiobook really pulled through for me. And yeah, that's why I ended up giving it 5 stars, because honestly, those 5 stars are for Alex. He just deserves the world and more, and I can't help it. And I did love Poppy. I think that she was kind of perfect for Alex. I think they were definitely meant to be. They just had some obstacles they both needed to get through together and individually. And I thought it was really well done. I find myself smiling throughout the book and I just thoroughly enjoyed it. So I gave it 5 stars. And that is my final review for People We Meet on Vacation by Emily Henry. I can't wait to read more by Emily Henry. I feel like it could only go up from here because this is the one that is very polarizing, whether you hate it or love it. Let me know what your favorite Emily Henry book down below in the comments is, because I would love to know. But yeah, let's get on with the 3rd book for this vlog. Hi guys, so I'm here with an update. I am currently on my 3rd book for this reading vlog. For the 3rd book that I'm reading, it's Ever After Always by Chloe Liese. I just am loving this so far. So we basically have a marriage in trouble. We have Freya and Aiden. They've been together for a long time. They've been married for a long time as well. Their issues kind of slowly started appearing in their marriage. We kind of jump right into the deep end. In the last book, you get to see and know that Freya had kicked Aiden out of the house, but we jump right back into this book where he comes back and they kind of have to communicate and like solve their problems. And mostly we see how much both of these characters want to be with the other, but it's just they've hit a rough patch. And it shows a lot about marriage and marriage counseling and being able to communicate with your partner and like what to do to bring that spark back. And I think it's so lovely. I love being in Aiden's POV most of all because he is going through it. There is a lot of mental health representation in here, which I love, and it's just so nice to see it in a different light and just see it so vividly in a story, and like to know how real people deal with these real issues that they have. And I think it's just done so well, and honestly all of Chloe Liese's books that I've read have been done so well. So yeah, I just love being in Aiden's point of view because he is just so madly in love with Freya, and everything that he does is for her, and it just kind of got lost in the sauce there in the relationship. And there's other stuff in their lives and decisions that they've made that have caused Aiden's actions, and you get just to see the way his mind works. And I love seeing Freya's point of view as well, her burnout and her feeling left out of Aiden's life. And I love seeing both their perspectives. So I love that this is dual POV because there's always 2 sides to the story, you know what I mean? And I love being in Freya's mind as well as she learns to better accommodate Aiden and how they've kind of failed each other along the way. I don't know how far I am. I think I have about 2 hours left in the audio. I am listening to it on Anyplay and it's just chef's kiss. I love the audios for this series. I've literally read book 1 and 2 on audio, and now I'm listening to book 3 on audio, and it's just been the most amazing experience. But yeah, it is just so good, and I have found myself smiling and laughing out loud. I love being with the Bergman family and just seeing their family relationship. It's just, there is also found family kind of here because Aiden, the way that he grew up, he's never had a really big family, and it gives very much found family and chosen family, as well as we get to see a lot of trauma in both sides, mostly with Aiden, but we get to see how how our past trauma affects our future lives and how to navigate that. And I just think it's just a beautiful, beautiful story. I don't know much else that I could say. I've just been loving it so far. And I chose this for a summer read because this book does take place, is it Mexico? I think it takes place in Mexico. They do take a family vacation. So we get that like summer vibe, that vacation vibe. But now in the part that I'm at, they are actually back home. So there's no more like vacation vibes. But while they were in vacation, I felt the summer vibes and I loved it. It was so funny with the parrot. If you know, it's so good so far. I am loving it. There's honestly truly nothing wrong with it. The spice is really good as well. I like their communication with that as well. It's just overall a well-rounded book. Like I'm just having the best time. I will come back and update you guys once I finish the book and close out this reading vlog for you guys. I'd had so much fun filming it. But yeah, I will talk to you guys later. Hi guys, so I'm here to do my final update for this summer romances reading vlog. Excuse me and my shiny ass face. It's been a day. But I am here to say that I have finished Ever After Always by Liese. I think I said most of what I wanted to say in my last clip. Listen y'all, I uploaded all the footage for this reading vlog and we're about to be in 2 hours. So I'm gonna keep this short, I'm gonna keep it sweet. So let's get into it. Like I said, I feel like I said most of what I loved about this book in my last clip. I will also say that Liese and her books just bring a smile to my face. I listen to these audiobooks and I am cracking up out loud. Like I am smiling, I am cheesing, and they just bring me so much joy and happiness. They just bring this warmth to my heart and I can't help but love them so much. So I ended up giving Ever After Always 5 stars. It deserves nothing but that. It was done beautifully. I loved how they reconnected, they communicated, they finally got their HEA. We finally understand the title of the book. If you know, you know. And it's just the found family as well and the struggle with the trauma, wanting the best for somebody, wanting to protect them at all costs, how detrimental that could be as well. And it was just so beautiful. It was done so well. There was not a point in this book that I was bored. There was not a point in this book that I was just, this doesn't make sense. They needed to communicate more. Nothing. I thought this book was absolutely well done. I loved it so much, you guys. So that is it for that book. I definitely recommend all of these books. Again, to recap, we read People We Meet on Vacation by Emily Henry, which I gave 5 stars as well. Then we read Babymoon or Bust by Ava Hunter, which I gave 4.5 stars, but I brought it down to a 4. And then lastly, I read Ever After Always by Liese, which I am giving 5 stars. Overall, this was an amazing reading vlog. I loved filming it. I loved being able to choose books to read for this vlog. Of course, there is so many other summer romances that you can pick and choose from. We're still in September. It is still summer. No matter that pumpkin spice is back, it is still summer, y'all. So go check out my summer romance recs. I do have a little bit of an unboxing. I know I said this vlog was so long already, but this package has to do with this reading vlog, so I have to include it in here. So let's open it. Yo, yeah, I know that this is the one that I gave 4.5 stars, rounded down to a 4, but I loved it. I loved it so much I had to have it. I would have bought Ever After Always as well, but the new covers are coming out and that one is like one of the ones that's gonna come out I think next year, so I'm just kind of waiting for that one. Otherwise, you best believe I would have bought it. I already own People We Meet on Vacation, so I didn't have to get that one, but I definitely had to get this one, especially because look at this cover. I just love them so much. Like, look at her. She's so cute, pregnant with her heels and this grumpy flannel wearing man. I love him too. It is just so beautiful. I had to own it. I can't wait to read more of Ava Hunter as well because I really did drive with her writing. But yeah, this is the last unboxing in this video. I know there were so many. This video is gonna be so long, but I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if you're reading anything fun for summer still, or if you're totally in your fall vibes already. If you don't want to comment any of that, then go ahead and leave a summer themed emoji down below, whether it's the sun, some waves, whatever you want to comment, girl. I would love to see it. Again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.